All right, hey, sorry about that, guys. Like, all right, so yeah, this is WildBlade from Creative Media Vault in Yokohama, Japan, and was having some trouble with my Twitch stream earlier, so I kind of want to make sure that everything is like running fine now. But yeah, this is me coming back. We're back on game dev for a little bit tonight, and we're going to be continuing with building our Ryukage Run game here. So, yeah, we're going to be continuing working on this game right here, Ryukage Run, which is which is actually a upgrade to my very, very old Ryukage Run game that was in Unity. So, if you've been watching my stream, you'll know that I'm a game developer, that I have like comics, games, novels, and I have my own universe that I've been working on for a while. And so this was one of the first games of this universe that I created a long time ago. And this game is like very, very basic. It's just like with a character that runs back and forth across the screen and tries not to get hit by these enemies over here, right? Not a very interesting game by itself. But this game is actually the reason this game is important is because it's actually based on this comic series, right? So this game is based on my Ryukage comic series, which is a series that I'm still working on, but the first and second issue have been published. And so these comics are actually a prequel to this book. And this book continues the story of the comics. So we'll find out what happens to the characters, well, the remaining characters of these comics in the first two chapters of this book. And then there are a couple of time skips. And after the second time skip, we actually start meeting the descendants of these characters that we're going to meet in the comics, right? So, what this game that we're working on is basically doing is one is upgrading this game right here, which you can actually find. You can still play this game on my itch.io page. Where's my itch.io page? So this is my itch.io page, and all of the comics that you're gonna find on my itch.io page are connected to this storyline. So if we go over where is my itch.io page? Creative Media Vault. So here's my all of these games that you're gonna find on my itch.io page are somehow connected to this storyline, except for this one. This one was done like at a game jam. Yeah, but this is the original game, so you can actually play the original game on itch.io for free. And then you can go over to Gumroad and you can actually read the comics, and that'll give you a little bit of background of what we're building. And then what you can do after that is hold on, let me turn my music down a little bit. So what you can do after that is if you want to know more about the characters that we're working on in this upgraded version of the game, then you can for example, here's Ryoko, and you'll see one of the main antagonists of the first comic. This is the demon dog that comes after them. If you would like to know more about the character that you're finding in this game that we're working on, then you can jump over to my Patreon here. Right, and this is my Patreon page, so you can find this anywhere, and you can actually see that I've got posts, I've got character profiles, I've got lore videos, I've got lore posts, I've got little short clips and stuff like that that you can kind of jump into as a free member. And some of my posts are paid. So for example, this is one that I just dropped yesterday. Okay, yeah, that's yesterday. So this is a post that I just dropped yesterday that shows the 7 main demons that will come for the girls in the comics. But since this is a paid post, you'd have to be a member. So I'll jump over here and see if I can give you a little. These are this is a pack of the character sheets, right? So this is the demon that you're seeing in the game right now. The first for the first level. So this demon is going to be attacking her in this endless side scroller game. So this, you can find out more about him and the other demons that are coming. So this one, this first demon is actually in the first comic. The second demon, this one, the Metal Centipede, is also in the second comic. And then the other demons will be, popping up throughout the video game and the comic series. And I'm not really sure how far I want to go with telling the story of the comics in the video game, because I am continuing the comics as well. But I think I think I will have maybe up to demon number 4 or demon number 5, in the game. depending on how popular the game is and how much people want to watch it, like how many people are interested in it and how many people join my Patreon. But like my Patreon is right where you're gonna find like all of the like find all of the connective tissue that explains the storyline and explains how these characters, how the characters in this game are actually connected to these characters. This game that we're working on is, these are like the old OG Ryukage characters. So this game will tell the origin, and then like later media will like show you the descendants of these of the Ryukage. So actually, this is the video that I just dropped on YouTube, not like I think like 2 days ago. And these are actually the New Blood Ryukage, who are the descendants of the character that we're actually working on in the game right now. I love this song. So yeah, I'll let you guys watch this because it's awesome. Yep, her ancestor is also going to be in this game, both of them. So you can watch this clip for free on my Patreon, or you can like watch it for free on YouTube. But I'll be posting like longer clips and longer anime, like actual anime and like that kind of live action style animated clips on my Patreon exclusively. So those will not be those will be like the locked content. But for shorts, I'm just putting them on my Patreon for free. She is not a Ryukage member, but she is kind of connected to them in the storyline, and you actually meet her in the first published book. But this girl right here that you're looking at, this is Nikki, and Nikki is actually the descendant of this girl, right? So like Fujiko, this is second sister. So this is like one of the characters that we've already put into the game, but you're looking at her future bloodline right here. Right, so that's kind of what makes this game so cool, because like I already have like a full storyline that connects like past, present, and future Ryukage clan members. So Fujiko is old blood Ryukage, OG Ryukage, and this is New Blood Ryukage. Right, so very interesting storyline. But first, we kind of have to like finish telling the Ryukage story. And I want to make it like interactive, because I want people to like really start to feel and connect with these characters on a personal level. And the best way to do that is through a video game where you have to actually help them survive. So right now we've got like Ryoko, the main protagonist. What I've decided to do with this game is, before I was thinking about like actually having each of the sisters swap out with Ryoko as you're playing the level. So as you're like running through this level, I was actually going to have it to where you would press a button and you would swap out to like maybe Fujiko as a playable character, right? So originally my concept was to have all of the sisters as playable characters, sisters and the other like members of the comics as playable characters. And the reason I was going to do that is because I've done it before in another game, which is actually a sequel to this one. And that game is, this is my Buy Me Coffee page. So if you like what you're seeing and you want to like help me out like financially to support this project, please buy me a coffee if you don't want to like join my Patreon. But so I'm posting like lore scrolls and like small stuff on here as well. But most of my content will be locked on Patreon. But anyways, like the game that I was like talking about, this is another game that is connected to the storyline. This is actually a sequel to the Ryukage game that we're making right now. And this is called CDO Beyond the Outer Rim, which is kind of like a bridge story arc between the OG Ryukage and the New Blood Ryukage storylines, right? Because there are some pivotal characters that pop up in here that are essential for the future of the New Bloods, right? But the reason like this game is relevant is because originally what I was going to do with our updated version of Ryukage Run that we're working on right now is I was going to have like some of the same play dynamics as this game. So in this game, you actually swap characters, right? So this is Zenjin, one of the main pivotal characters of the WildFIRE storyline. But as you're playing the game, like you would be able to actually physically swap out, and each of these characters would be playable. So this is Megan, and like each character has like unique abilities that you will need to use in order to survive the level, right? So this is Corey, another very pivotal character in the WildFIRE storyline. Franklin, all of these characters are pivotal in one way or another. So this is Franklin, you know, and who else do we got? Like, so that was Dinjan, Megan, Corey, Franklin again. This is Black Wolf, who's also like really important to the storyline because he has access to the dark dimension. And that's very unusual. Like, if you know anything about the storyline, you'll know why the dark dimension is like unusual and is something that normally is not necessarily a bad thing, but the fact that he can access this is very important to the storyline later, right? And then we've got Randy, and we've got like that's also Randy, and then we have Dozer, right? So in this type of game, you would actually, while you're playing and you're jumping and you're like going through levels, then like if you need a different power set, you would actually swap characters, and that physically swap characters. However, this is a Metroidvania side-scroller style game. Which is different from what we're building with our updated version of Ryukage Run. So you can actually play this game and check out the characters and everything like on itch.io, and of course all of their character profiles are on my Patreon as well. But because the game style is a little bit different, this is a Metroidvania like platformer where you can move back and forth. But our current version of Ryukage Run is actually an endless side-scroller, so you're just going to constantly have stuff coming at you. So you might, because it's supposed to be like fast-paced and the level will speed up as the more you run, a player might not have time to actually just swap, but like find the key to swap between characters. So I've decided instead to keep Ryoko as the main character. So we're not going to swap characters, but we are going to add her family and add her sisters and other members of the comics as supporting cast members. And that's what you're seeing right here with Fujiko. So as we play this game, I'll do a quick run through. I don't really like playing the game so much on stream because I've noticed that when I hit run, when I start trying to play the game in Unity, I'm using Unity 2021, but when I play the game in Unity, it doesn't really work so well with my Streamlabs. So like during the last stream, it was starting to like break up because I think I'm using like too much bandwidth. All right. So this is what we've got so far, and this is Ryoko, so she can pick up her weapon. So we added her primary weapon the last time, and we added like the warning system for the dog and stuff like that. All right, so I'm gonna speed this up, yeah, because you got a little bit too close there. All right, and now we added her bow and arrow like last time, which doesn't really do anything to the demon dog. So all right, so we added it, so she's got this weapon. And now what we're going to do, we also have like one summon in here for her already, which I didn't activate because I was looking at something else. Okay, let's try this again. Actually, I can't remember if I picked up Fujiko. So I'll get rid of this. All right, so that's her main weapon, which is her bow and arrow, which is the bow and arrow that she picks up in the first comic. All right, and that is activated. What? Oh, she got... All right, the hitbox on that fish when it comes down is a little bit heavy. So let's go here again. Okay, so... Now, I do have this to where she can fall off the level, and I'm debating whether I want to keep that in the game or not, to make it a little bit, maybe for the first level I'll turn it off, but I do kind of want to have a dangerous element to where she cannot like just spam that power. I'm just like talking and not paying attention now. Give me one more second. Alright, so let's go ahead and I'll activate this and like... Oh shoot, I just jumped right into that one. I'm not having like so much luck playing my own game right now. Alright. No! Damn it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I'm getting a bit of delay, and I'm also getting a bit of delay on my stream whenever I'm like trying to do this. So I'll go ahead and shoot these guys out of sky. Alright, cool. So I think I picked up all of the summons. So right now, the only summon that we have in this game would be Fujiko, right? And she's got her fan shot. So we're gonna go ahead and try to add her, add Ryoko's other sisters in here. Right. So yeah, I'll turn this off because I'm starting to skip on stream. Yeah. So my video was working fine, but whenever I start the Unity project up, it kind of starts to freeze. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, it looks like I'm kind of frozen on stream. I'm looking at my stream right now, but yeah, okay. So anyways, like, so that's kind of where we're at right now with this. Sorry about the light lockup. It's like Unity and Streamlabs are just like not doing too well. And this isn't even an online game, so I don't know why. But anyways, like, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go ahead and like try to add her other sisters in here. So Ryoko has like about, oh, she has 5 sisters, right? So we're going to go ahead and start adding them in as some of her other summons, since I've decided not to use them each as playable characters. So today we're going to go ahead and try to put Rin in here. So Rin is the oldest sister. Yeah, this is Rin. She's the oldest sister. And like I have a habit of doing that because I'm like playing the game, right? So yeah, so this is Rin. This is Masami. She's like the 5th sister. She's the 2nd youngest one. So we're gonna wind up putting all of these characters in the game. So, but I kind of want to add the characters to the game as they're introduced in the storyline. And I'm also going to need your input and your help with like figuring out how, like, what abilities they should have, because I want their abilities to be based on their personalities and what actually happens to them in the comics, right? So one of the reasons why I'm putting Rin in the game is because in the 1st and 2nd comic, we don't really get introduced to the other sisters so much. So let me find my Gumroad. So in these 2 comics, mainly we do meet all of the family. So we meet Hitoshi, her father. So we meet Hitoshi, we meet Megumi, the mother, and then like we do meet Ryoko, and we meet the other sisters. However, in these first 2 comics, like the only other sister that we actually get a little bit of a sense of is actually Rin, and that's because she's kind of got a tragic story in these first 2 comics that you should definitely read. And so like her story is tragic because like she is the oldest sister. She's just turned like a 20 or 21, and she has like future plans, like, you know, standard, you know, like plans for an Edo period girl at the time. But her plans kind of, well, her plan to get canceled when a demon shows up, and very, very suddenly canceled when the demon shows up. So like because of that, like her world just gets shattered in the 1st and 2nd comic, and none of these girls had any idea what's going on. The family had no idea what's going on or why they're being attacked by these demons, right? So, because of her position as the oldest sister, later in the comic series, she winds up having to kind of like step up to protect her younger sisters, right? And like after a while, like as the story goes on, she starts to realize that she simply doesn't have the power to do that because like supernatural stuff was not supposed to exist. Nobody knew about this, right? So eventually, like, you know, she does wind up, you know, taking up the role, and she, like, her and Masato, they have a talk, and she's like, look, train me. And so he starts training her. Masato, and he starts training her, and like she starts becoming like so powerful in her own right that she actually becomes the 2nd leader of the group, right? So you know, and she becomes like, and her whole thing is she's like, well, I need to become a shield for my sisters. And so because like she's introduced as one of the as the 2nd main sister in the storyline. And because of her role as the overprotective sister, I decided I want to make her like into the melee attack for Ryoko. Now, okay, so Ryoko's gonna have 2 melee attacks. So I've already programmed her melee attacks in the game, but she's gonna have 2 melee attacks. One will be Rin, the oldest sister, and then she's also going to have another one called Masamune-kun, who is her dog, a dog that she picked up. And but Masamune-kun will be a shooting melee attack, right? It's gonna like come from the end of the screen, and it's gonna run forward, and it's gonna break all of the objects. So he's gonna come from behind her, right? Whereas Rin, she's gonna act like the shield character, and she's just gonna be cutting down anything that comes in Ryoko's way. And I'm gonna make it to where Rin's attack can actually block projectiles and stuff coming towards her. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put Rin into the game. So I think I've already dragged her sprite in here. Right now, let me hide Fujiko. So right now, Rin's melee attack. Right now, Ryoko's melee attack is just his yellow box. And so it's a yellow box has got like a shot point, but this is not going to like send out any projectiles. So it's just going to be the attack box itself is going to be like what does the damage. So what I'm going to do right now is I think I've already drugged Rin's sprites in here. So we're going to jump down to our sprites folder, jump into our Ryukage folder, and see. Did I put the sisters in here already? Okay. Okay, that's old Ryoko. I think I have drugged Rin in here, but I don't think I gave them a proper name before I dropped them in. Alright, let's see. Okay, yeah, she should be in there, so let's see if I can find this file name. This is why you should always name your stuff before you drop it in, but... Okay, yeah, she's in here. Alright, so what we're going to do is, since I've already got this melee attack set up, we're going to go ahead and swap out the graphic. So I've got this here. Wait a minute, what are you doing here? Shot point. Oh, okay. Dash projectile. Alright, so instead of using this square, I normally use like a default square for everything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna switch this over here and then like type in. Yeah, we'll go this way. Alright. And right now she's looking all yellow and stuff. Looking very, very yellow. What I'm going to do right now, actually, is I'm going to duplicate this as well. Because, like I said, she's going to have, like, two melee attacks. So this will be, like, I'll name this one as Rin. Rin melee attack. Okay. So we'll just, like, name it Rin melee attack for right now. Okay. And then, like, we'll have her Masamune-kun melee attack later. Alright. So, now what we have to do is we have to fix this. So, she's, like, tinted yellow right here because, well, like, that's just what I did. Alright, so I'm gonna, like, change the color of this. Dash projectile. Okay, there we go. And for some reason I have this like weirdly turned light, so we're gonna go ahead and like scale this. Alright. And let me... Oh, okay. Okay, I know what I did. Alright, so the reason why this is messed up is because I actually used a default I actually put in some default like squares and like lines and circles and stuff, and that's kind of what we're going with. So yeah, dash projectile. I think I'm gonna get rid of this and like go ahead and Yeah, I did this so long ago. I forgot how I actually formatted it. No, sorry, not that one. This one. Okay. All right, yeah. Let me go ahead and get rid of this. So I'm not going to get rid of it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and turn it off, and then I'll just add another. What? Okay, now I'm getting kind of confused with what I actually did here. And this is what happens like when you're working on a Unity game project and you like kind of leave it alone for a while. What are you? What are you and where are you? And why are you here? Oh, sorry, I think I was working on Masamunekun one. Okay, yeah. Ew, it doesn't like trying to. Let me switch you over. Switch you over. Okay. Does not want to be rotated though. Why? Okay. Yeah, that's kind of like something weird. Another thing is, I did, the way that I did this is I actually put, what is it? I actually started creating this in like a different version of Unity, and then I kind of imported it over. So that could be also like kind of what's going down here. Okay, well, we're just gonna go ahead and drop a fresh image of her in here. That looks better anyway. All right, and then we'll drag this over here. Yeah, I think I'll drag this here. Yeah, and then we'll just name this one Rin. Rin 1. And these are also going to be like kind of animated, so. Okay, and I kind of want her in the same spot as like Fujiko, and about the same size, so. Okay. So. Alright, so we're just kind of adding Rin here. And I'll make her a little bit more of an advancing guard. Alright, and then what I'm going to do here is I'll probably get rid of like those sprite renders, so I'm going to go ahead and copy these components over to her. I'm copying everything over just because I don't want to just because I'm being lazy. And then we'll just edit it like later. Yeah. Okay. Alright, cool. So this is like us putting Rin in here. Alright, and let's see. Now what I'm going to do is you need to come here and edit her box collider. Actually, that's not too bad. A little bit high though. Yeah, because she's going to be running right in front of her sister and just like barreling through everything. Okay. And then like, so that'll be her box collider. And she's still set at the trigger. And we've got like her melee box here. Alright. And we've got shot point here. Alright, so I think I can get rid of these guys now. Under her. So like what we were doing is I'll go ahead and get rid of these two. So what we were doing is she's not gonna rotate though. One thing that we were doing is like we're using a template that I created a long time ago from my Spirits of the Lost Winds game to create this. So Spirits of the Lost Winds was a top-down shooter game, which you can also find on my itch.io page. So that's one reason why we kind of have to adjust everything, because the template that we're using was built for a different type of game. Oh. Why? Okay, so we'll put this right here. All right, so this will be Rin diving in to save her sister. And this melee attack also activates on which key? I think it activates on the G key, but after you do the pickup. So let's go ahead and test this out. So now we have Rin, the oldest sister, in here. Okay, so I got to do the pickup. Pickup, that's the dash attack. Okay, so E is the dash attack. All right. All right, so picking up everything. Okay, so I think I have E. Oh, no, that's actually like Fujiko's. Okay. Huh, why are her arms hiding with this one? Okay. Oh, Rin, where are you? Rin. I'm pretty sure I already picked that up. Alright, let's go. Was that Q? Maybe it's Q. Alright, so I must have missed that pickup. Give me a second, let me go ahead and kill her off. Okay. Okay. So that one, dash attack. I think it's this one. That Q to activate. Whoa! Yeah, you got a little bit too close there. Okay, there we go. So there's Rin on the screen right now. I'm getting ready to run through and charge through all enemies. Yeah. Okay, so that's Q for this one. Alright. So yeah, let me stop this because it's interfering with my stream. And like play my music as well. Alright. So what we've done is we've added Rin, the oldest sister, in here. So like I said, she has one of the more tragic stories of the WildFIRE of the Ryukage series. So, but you know, she's doing her job. She's protecting her younger sister. So now we have Rin, and we have Rin as the shield, and as the primary melee attack that she's going to be that Ryoko's gonna have. So we have Rin here, then that's the first sister, and then we have Fujiko, the second sister. So now we need to go ahead and add the other sisters as well. So, and like I said, I'm going to be asking for feedback on what abilities I should give these girls. Give Ryoko summons or her assist that will be helping her throughout the game. So Rin will be like the shield. She'll be like the one that can cut through enemies, cut through projectiles. Fujiko, she's gonna be like a long range. She'll be throwing kunai. So we need to have a discussion about what we're going to have the other sisters and assists do. Ryoko, the ranged weapon, her default ranged weapon is her bow and arrow. So that's something that she'll keep and that she'll upgrade throughout the game. Let's see, what else we have? We have Scatter Shot. So Scatter Shot, right now, I might change that. because it's very similar to Ryoko's or to Fujiko's like fan shot. Fan shot goes straight. She'll throw like three kunai in front of her. Scatter shot means that it sends like it basically it'll send like bolts of energy or whatever like flying in all directions, forward and behind. So for Rin, we'll put this here. For fan shot, I'll put like Fujiko. Put their names in here so that we can remember. Okay, so Fujiko fan shot. Now we need to like work on the scatter shot. So I think just temporarily, I'm going to give the scatter shot to maybe Ryoko's third sister. No, fourth sister, Tomoka. All right. So scatter shot is like if you'll notice it has a lot of different shot points. So basically like all of these like diamonds around Ryoko will be where shots can be produced. So basically it'll give like a flower or spread effect attack for her. So the sister that we're going to use for this one I think is let's see. Image. So Tomoka, she is the she's basically like the armorer of the group, and she is the fourth sister. So she carries guns, bombs, stuff like that. So you know, like her story is not as well. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna say anything. Read the comics. Like yeah, start reading the comics and try to like keep up with kind of what's going on there because I don't want to spoil the storyline too much, and let you know who has like more dramatic storylines and stuff like that. Yeah, so I kind of want you to like start investing in the comics, like start like finding out what that's all about on your own. So here I'm just gonna put this right here. And for Tomoka, what we're going to do is I think we're going to wind up moving all of these weapon sprites over to her right here. And so in my Spirits of the Lost Winds game, we're playing with Kuramiya, who's also a character from the WildFIRE universe, the Spirit Fox of Megumi. So we're playing with Kuramiya, and Kuramiya is basically like it's a top-down like omnidirectional shooter. So she's basically by herself. So Kuramiya isn't necessarily summoning other things, right? So that's why all of her weapons are kind of attached to her body, because Kuramiya attacks with her tail, right? But in this case, Ryoko, she's going to be using proxies or summons or assist to attack. So we can put all of her like a lot of her projectiles and a lot of her attacks on the bodies of the people that she's going to be attacking with. All right. So this will be the image of Tomoka, and what we'll do is we'll go ahead and name this one to Tomoka Scattershot. However, I'm not really sure like if Scattershot really matches this character. So I would like to know what you guys think and what kind of ability I should give Tomoka, like the girl with bombs and the archer, bombs and a rifle. One ability that she is going to have, however, is she's going to be able to throw bombs in back of her. Because we need something that can kind of like attack this demon and push it back even further. Kind of knock it like back if it gets too close. So that's what Tomoka can be used for. So each of the support characters is going to have like two abilities, right? One will be like their primary ability, and then another will be kind of like their super ability that they can launch to, as a super assist for Ryoko here. So for Tomoka, I'm thinking like one of her like abilities will be like, you know, she'll be one of the only characters that can actually knock this demon back like pretty far. So she'll just toss a bomb backwards while shooting forward, and then like it'll like blow the demon back and give Ryoko a little bit more time. So this is the fourth sister, like Tomoka that we just put in here. This is kind of blocking her, like blocking your view of her right now. Let's see if I can find. So this is Ayami. Ayami, she's not like Ryoko's not gonna be able to access Ayami until like way later. this is Masami. So that's another one of the sisters that we're going to be putting into the game. This is Rin. So Tomoka is this one right here that we just put in. So it's like, little badass girl running around with a rifle with bombs and stuff like that, And she's also the one that makes armor for the group. Let's see. We have to add Saya and we have to add Masami. I think those are the last two. But honestly, I have no idea what. These are only the girls that we have to. I haven't even got started on the guys. So altogether, Ryoko's going to have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, about maybe 15 to 20 summons that do different things in the game, right? And she'll pick them up as she goes throughout the level, right? So what we need to do is I'll need to like ask for advice or ask for like input as to which ability each sister will get. But since we've kind of got like these three in here already. So I've got fan shot, scatter shot, melee attack. Now I'll go ahead and add the other sisters as well. But I'm not. I'm just going to copy Tomoka. What the? Oh. I'm going to copy Tomoka, like ability, and then we're just going to add it to another sister at the moment. All right. So we got Tomoka scatter shot here. I'm going to go ahead and add Masami. Okay, so that'll be Masami, scatter shot. Now, of course, this will not be a scatter shot. But we're just going to go ahead and add this here with, yeah. So I'll add the sisters like as they by age as well, or I'll add the attacks by age as well. So Rin is the oldest, Fujiko's second oldest, Tomoka, Masami will be the last. And I'm gonna go ahead and switch this one off and change the graphic for to Masami here. And so the reason why I structure my games and my summons and my weapons this way is because it makes it very easy for me to just change the graphic. So right now, like all of these weapon sprites are basically invisible. Unless there needs to be a weapon that needs to rotate. But if I want to, if you'll notice, I'm not putting a sprite renderer directly on the top of the level, and none of these really have sprite renderers unless it's necessary. But that allows me to just like quickly switch and fill in any graphic that I want later. So I'll just put this one as Masami, and we're gonna go ahead and change this one to 529. Boom. And that'll be Masami. And right now she'll be rocking the same scatter shot as Tomoka, just for the time being. I'm gonna go ahead and change her graphic too. Yeah, so Tomoka and Masami, you don't really like find out that much about them in the first two comics. So like I said, the main two sisters that you're kind of introduced to in comic number 1 and comic number 2 are Ryoko and Rin. Fujiko and Tomoka actually like wind up helping Rin in the first comic, but you don't really find out that much about them at first. Alright, and then we need to go ahead and put Saya in here as well. So Saya and Masami are two of the most underestimated Morita sisters. But what I have planned for them in the comics, yeah, it's like pretty good. I already know how all of their stories like progress, so I just never had the tools or resources to kind of like fill everything out. Okay, so Saya, and we're gonna go ahead and change Saya's graphic as well. And put here. So Saya, she carries the sword, so that means that her ability, whatever we choose to give her, should be sword based. Yeah, so maybe I'm thinking like whereas Rin has the ability to chop down enemies that are like close, maybe Saya's going to have like a slash, like wind type slash. What in the world is this? Hold on. I hear something. What is this? Why? What is this? And why am I hearing it? I think I got something playing on YouTube in the background. Give me a sec. What? Okay, I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see anything playing. Let me check my Patreon because like we were just watching that. What is this? Like YouTube. Yeah. Okay. Now I don't really see anything. So. Okay, I don't know what that was. So I don't know if you guys heard that. But yeah, there was something like playing in the background. Hold on. My music keeps on stopping because I am not. Oh, there we go. Alright, so like I'm not gonna stay on this stream too much longer because it's like 2:30 a.m. and I need to like get ready to do some other stuff, clean my room, maybe do some training. Yeah, but that's kind of what we've done today. So we've added the other let me go ahead and like yeah, so that we can actually see this girl. Yeah, so we've added like Saya, we've added Rin. Yeah, so we've added Rin, the oldest sister. So we're just kind of adding them, and we just kind of need to decide what we're going to do for their power sets. You got Tomoka here, and Tomoka and Masami. So I think I'm going to go ahead and turn their weapon sprites off for the moment, and that'll make it easier for us to like kind of see them, see their cute character designs. Alright, there we go. That's Tomoka, and then, sorry, that's, yeah, Tomoka, and then we got, like, Masami down here. Okay, so Tomoka, Masami, alright, so those are the, 5 Morita sisters, and then Ryoko. Alright, and then I think we'd go ahead and add Hitoshi, add Megumi, and stuff like that. But we're not going to worry about doing that like right now. So like that's kind of what we've got all of them in here, and each of them has like a button that will activate them, and that's good enough. We just need to kind of like decide what we're going to do for their ability. So if you have any ideas of what we want to like, for example, give to Masami here as a support ability for her youngest sister, like let me know. And these are just temporary graphics, so we're gonna wind up animating all of these support characters anyway when they're actually like on screen like doing their thing, so that will come later. But right now we're just kind of getting all of them into the game. All right, let's see, Saya. Yeah, so we're just kind of putting them all in the game right now. And then we'll decide what to give them for abilities like later. Alright, yeah. So here's Rin. So like if you're interested, like and you want to know more about the characters in the game that we're making right now, remember these are connected to the comics. So we're basically making the video game for these for this comic series, which is the prequel to this book. And you can find all of the characters. You'll be able to find all of the characters that we're putting into this game in the comics that I'm currently continuing. And if you would like to know more about them, like their profiles and stuff like that, then that's what my Patreon page is for. So you can go over to Patreon and like you can like look up the characters for the Ryukage. Actually, this is a video of Rin. So you can like find like some short clips and stuff of them on YouTube. So this is kind of Rin like running around, like heading back to like trying to get back to town before something comes for her sisters, right? And yeah, this is the character that we just put into the game. Yeah, as Ryoko's primary shield character, right? So you can like find out more about that on Patreon. So you can just come here, and if you want to know more about this character, you can like check her just go over here and check for her profile. Yeah, so some of these are like paid, of course. So yeah, so this is Rin training with Masato. Another animated clip of Rin. So I think I have like more animated clips of Rin than anybody else. But if you want to check her profile, usually I have a link to her profile on anything that's kind of connected to her. Yeah, so you could become a member, and then you could read about her backstory and everything like that, right? All right, so I think that's going to be it for the stream because it's like past 2:30. But like, thank you for watching. And like, if you like watching me build games and you're interested in this universe, definitely like keep an eye on my Twitch stream, because that's all I'm going to be doing is working on this universe. So that's like not just video games, but I'll be doing like anime, manga, and video games related to this series. So if you like this and you would like to support, then keep checking me out on Twitch. You can also check me out on YouTube, where I'll be porting these VODs over. And then also, like, if you don't want to support on Patreon, or you don't like want to sign up for a monthly membership, you can actually like buy me a coffee here. This is where I'm like putting less stuff, but like, you know, stuff like lore scrolls or whatever that people might be interested in for the universe. And also, like, you can like stop by my itch.io page, and you can still like play some of the free games. A lot of these will be remade now that I have access to like more tools. So kind of like what we're doing right now with Ryukage Run is we're updating that in Unity using like using updated systems and modern tools and stuff like that. So, and then if you really like what you're seeing, and you would like to support more financially, which I kind of need right now because of this war in Iran, it's kind of wrecked my primary income stream because like of no import export. But if you'd like to support and you like what you're seeing and you like exclusive merchandise from this series, you can like check out my new Etsy shop, where I'll be posting like putting like coffee mugs and metal prints and stuff like that, specifically exclusively from the WildFIRE Expanded Universe, and this will be the only place that you can find them, except for on my Patreon page. And like so let's see what I've got here. So if you go to like shop over here on my Patreon page, you can like see some of the stuff that, yeah, a lot of the paid stuff that I've got put up here. So, and that includes like wallpapers of characters. So I think I have a Rin wallpaper on here somewhere. The cute version of her, I think. Okay, yeah, here's the like a cute chibi version of Rin and Ryoko and stuff like that. And we haven't even gotten started on putting the guides in the game yet, so that might be something I'll do offline. All right, but that's gonna be it for this stream. Thank you for watching. Definitely check out the comics, check out the Patreon, and check out the YouTube channel where I'm posting like short animated video clips of this. And like I will probably be back on later. Actually, I might jump off, grab a little bit of something to eat, and then like come back on, and I might be playing like some Overwatch or some Marvel Rivals. So definitely check that out if you're still awake and online. And I will see you again in my next stream. Everyone have a good night, and I will catch you guys all later. Bye for now.